All right, hello nerds. I just got a shipment from WhatNot, and I thought I'd make a video while I open it. So I attempted to break the system, and I don't really remember what I got because I was pretty hopped up on the pain meds and the pain itself. So we're gonna go through what I got. All right, let's take a look. We're gonna just unload all these things. All these things are gonna go into the 100s. So that's exciting. I gotta make sure that there's no shot-worthy cards in here, so let's leave these up as I go. Mythic Grand Abolisher. It's probably not anything crazy. Put some sleeves out. Unlicensed Search is a great card, but not shot-worthy. Loop, and I think these are sleeved in such a way where there's nothing huge hits in here, so we'll start pulling these out. And I'm going to look for misprints and any damaged cards, too. Right. That sleeve is pretty jacked up. Let's get rid of that. Key to the vault. Yeah, comment below if there's anything in here that's crazy good that I missed. And we're going to get back to streaming once I've healed a bit more. Because I can't sit down for very long. Got a duress. Dominaria Remastered. It must have been a Dominaria Remastered pack in there. Vexing Sphinx. Alright. And this was the Outlaws pack. I'll get rid of these stretched out sleeves. I got a treasure token. Oh yeah. Alright. These seemed like some pretty bad packs. So the deal was that I they're selling like a bunch of boxes, 100 of them, and you're bidding on one of these boxes, right? And you're going through them, you're bidding, and they're supposedly all random. It didn't feel very random. So the first thing that I did was like, you make that assumption that it's not random, and then you can kind of play with what's going on after that. Miss Bumbleflower. So if it's not random, well then what is it? Give. This card's busted in draft. So I was like, all right, well if it's not random, then let's think about this for a second. And if it wasn't random, and I was making this game, what you'd still want it to feel random and make it make it goofy, make it fun to watch. So let's just assume that everything's not random, but it's set up in such a way where it's not truly taking advantage of the audience, and it's still fun to watch. So if that's the case, well then it's probably set up like a wrestling match. Not everyone has all the information kind of deal. And if that's the case, well then they probably have seeded the numbered boxes in a certain order to make it more entertaining. And also to make them, not lose their shirt. So, like a partial rigged system, So you're still bidding on stuff, but they've essentially sorted how it's gonna progress throughout the stream. So they're gonna want to save the top ceiling hits towards the end of the stream, so people will still be bidding. Like that's probably a strategy that they did. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, all right, well, when like if this was planned beforehand, what would be the most entertaining or the best scenario for them to be the most profitable? And I don't think that they were rigging it real time. I think it was all just planned. So if that's the case, and these are all assumptions, I'm not it might not be true at all. But I'll tell you that I called it pretty close, if not spot on. So I targeted the ceilings that I would want to hit, and there's actually a Bloomborough play booster that I wanted to get on the wall because I don't have one of those yet for our Listy Gauntlet challenge. So I'm like, let's target that one. When would that one pop up? Nailed it like perfectly nailed that one. And I was like, sweet. I think I'm onto something here. So kept going, and you know, the one of the tells was kind of like the guy would talk to the guy off stream, and it felt very much like one of those infomercials where they're trying to sell you something. Felt a little like that. He kind of used the selling strategy of making it urgent. You know, if you're ever confronted with someone that's trying to sell you something, and they make it urgent, 110% of the time is bullshit, and you should just walk away. that is a real lesson in life. I mean, if it is that urgent, then you know, something's going on. You know? Why is it so urgent? You know, did they need the money right now? 1-800 get cash now. I don't know. It just seems like a life lesson that you should always stay in your lane. You know, it shouldn't be urgent unless like somebody needs to pay a bill. You know, that's when urgency happens. But then you can kind of figure that out. You know, and that usually isn't, you know, from a professional seller that they do this for a living. So yeah. Nailed that Bloomberg play booster, and I was nigh certain on the top ceiling when it was going to hit, and nigh certain on there was an MKM collector booster box, which is like they're tanked pretty hard. They're probably at their lowest they're ever going to be right now. Good time to buy an MKM if you like that set, by the way. So I was pretty sure when that was going to land. There was 10 ceilings. So I thought the MKM was going to land pretty early. That's a pretty cool card. Nisa, Who Shakes the World. We'll look up how much that one is. Maronar. I don't really know much about the commander set, so we're going to look those up. I don't know much about prices on Bloomberg at all, actually. But I got a bunch of crap things, but I hit some ceilings. Didn't get much out of the packs that I remember, except for a couple packs that had a Vampire Tutor in it. That, I believe, is shot worth. That's pretty sweet. So that's going in the 100s. Whoop, whoop. And a Hunting Grounds. That's pretty sweet. Hunting Grounds is a good card, but I don't think that that's shot worthy. Vampire Tutor is most certainly shot worthy. We'll put that in that pile. So yeah, I did that, and I kind of sussed out what was going on, and I was like, you know, next stream, because this one was really bad, like it seemed very easy to predict. Next stream, they're probably going to shake it up quite a bit, because I was talking smack most of the time. Like I was saying, chicken riggies, you know, being it rigged, you know, putting my code word in there. And I think they were throwing down. I was flustering the guy a little bit. You can tell that somebody's flustered because they never actually, ooh, a double snap, weird. Good card. Don't really address your comments in the comment field. And whenever I hit something, I didn't like get excited or anything, and I think that bugged him too. That was just kind of a dick move. Like he was looking at, whenever I hit a ceiling, he was like looking at chat to see if like there was any reaction. No reaction whatsoever. It was great. So but like halfway, like right at the end when I won the another big, I'll show you the big ceiling I got. It should be in this pile somewhere. Well, it's not a big ceiling. It's a really cool ceiling, I'd say. So like right at the end, I was like, you know, next stream, their next Magic stream, they're gonna change it up quite a bit. If this is really rigged, they're gonna change the order, plan it very differently, and I should be able to predict that one too, if it's a response to this one, because this is like I learned some knowledge before I made some assumptions. I was like asking questions before I did anything, and I found out that the stream before this, nobody had won a ceiling in the first 36 packs, and that is crazy. That's breaking the odds. So if it's 100 and there's 10 ceilings, you know, 100 boxes, 10 of them are big hits that are either, you know, 2x to 5x your minimum bid, maybe even higher. Some of them could be higher. Well, that feels a little bad, right? Like imagine one person buying 36 and they hit a floor on 36. That means they lost their shirt. They lost, you know, probably you know, $1,500, $1,500, right? Minimum. That feels real bad. That's a big hit in the pituitary glands. So I was like, well, what if they're gonna take the same strategy this one, and you know, if they planted this one, they're probably gonna go early, and I came in kind of late, so they had already opened up, you know, maybe 15, 20 packs, and no, it's probably 10 when I got in, and they weren't hitting anything. So I was like, you know, if they're gonna try to get some money, if they're kind of maximizing their profit here, they're probably gonna hit the first ceiling around, you know, between 25 and 32. You know, probably less than last time to not. Ooh, Isolated Chapel. That's a good hit. Nothing crazy though. This is a really cool cartoon, Mystic Remora. There we go. Retro foil, Mystic Remora. That's rad. I like the art on that too. Just for Ising. Woohoo! All right, that's cool. So I was guessing, you know, between, I think I went on 26, somewhere around there, 26, and I bought 10 boxes. I just like, this is gonna, I'm gonna get at least 2 hits, probably more. But I'm minimum 2 hits, 2 ceilings if I buy 10 right here. And if, you know, I did the math, at worst I'll break even on this because it was pretty expensive. It was like $500 to do that. So I did that, and I got exactly what I thought: two hits, and one of them was a good one. So I knew one was going to be a decent one, and one was probably going to be bad. And the one that was bad was the worst, and the one that was decent was right in the middle. And it was one of the, I would say, the second coolest from a cool perspective of the ceilings, and I'll show it to you when we get there. Gilded Goose, that's pretty cool. I'm just curious on the price on that one. Ishai Ajutai. Dragon Speaker. Flying whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1 encounter on Ishai, Dragon Speaker partner. Ooh. 4-drop though. That seems kind of bad. That's a mythic? Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1. Oh, whenever an opponent. Oh, okay, that can get big quick. Okay, that makes sense. Why that's really, they really jammed that in there. Ooh, that's a good way to ruin the cards. All right, we got a bat token. So I hit some good hits, and then, like I was saying, I wanted to jump in on the next stream, and it wasn't the next day. I actually was driving home, so I was in a lot of pain the next day, so I couldn't really do much. I was pretty messed up. But the day after that, I caught the stream, and I think that was the next Magic stream. They do Pokemon too. I need more sleeves. And I jumped on, and this is what I thought. I thought there was going to be something weird that was going to happen. Like, for example, someone getting like three ceilings in a row, something like that. Like they're gonna shake it up, do something weird. But they're still gonna try to maximize profit. So what I was thinking, and it was more drastic than I thought. You know, around pack 20, someone's gonna hit like 2 or 3 out of a 5 deal or something like that. Now here's where it could be really scammy. If somebody that is actually affiliated with the stream bids high on that, like if they know the order and they bid it up and they win 3 ceilings, okay, let's say that they do that. Say it's pre-ordered. They, you know, the order of the boxes, they've already figured this out. They know where the ceilings are in those boxes, and they go, okay, someone's going to hit big. Let's make that person affiliate and affiliate to the stream, so they are not losing any money on those ceilings. Like that's a scammy thing that could totally happen on WhatNot. I'm not saying that they did this. I'm just saying that it is something that you should be aware of, because it is super easy to do this. Like really, really easy. It doesn't take a genius to do these things. So really, when you buy cards from any place, you got to trust the people that you're buying from, like 100%. That's why I like to buy from my friendly local game store as often as I possibly can, because I know that person's not going to screw me over. I'm like their neighbor. I'll go over their house and I will yell at them. You have a good warm and fuzzy with that relationship. And I, like my patrons, I really appreciate that they put trust in me when I sell them cards, and they believe that I'm not a scammy person. So that's you got to get a rapport. You got to get those people that you know, you trust you and that you trust them, and that's great. So let's put that aside. Just know that it's really possible that you can get completely screwed if you know, there's a lot of shenanigans that can go down. This was a pretty big WhatNot stream, so I don't think they're doing that. I think that would be pretty easy to. Well, I don't even know. I don't want to speculate. All right, so it unfolded exactly how I thought it was going to. One person came on around pack 20, I think. and got 3 hits in a row out of 5, which is crazy. And they were the mid to, I think there was only 8 ceilings on this one. They were doing some weird shenanigans, but still there was 100 boxes, and the boxes were a little better than the last one. Hugs Grizzly Guardian. Ooh, that card got dinged. That's too bad. Oh, the Liliana got dinged. Come on. I gotta be more careful. Well, that's not good. Oh, put a little asterisk on that bad boy. That sucks. Oh, that's definitely not pack damage too. They fucked that up. That looks like the card got dropped. Right on its corner. Bonk. Like that. Oh, put that outside. Maybe I'll give that one away. Cool giveaway. Someone will enjoy that one. All right, so I called that and I was like, oh man, I'm either, this is just weird that I'm just lining up my brain with the pattern that's happening now. That's complete random. Ooh, empty one. Or I'm an idiot savant and I figured this all out. So I just assumed that I'm an idiot savant and I'm gonna predict the future again. And I was like, I just want this one thing, and it was a double collecty booster hit, which is pretty good. Like if you get that, and they were trying to sell boxes of 2. They were like 2 collector boxes or collector packs per box, and they were trying to get 109 for that. That's ridiculously bad. Like that is grossly overpriced. I sell collector packs for about 25 on our wheel, and you can get like a Lord of the Rings collector pack, which is like a $65, maybe $70, $80 retail now. So yeah, ridiculously bad. So you get like an Outlaw Thunder Junction plus a Bloomburrow for $109. And once that was not selling, they were selling it for much cheaper, for about 50 to 60, 75, which is still a little overpriced. Sometimes it depends on what was in the packs or the boxes. But if you're paying even 109 and you get 2 collector boxes, that is 24 packs of glory. Well, that's a damn good deal, and that's essentially their shtick, right? You have a chance of getting. So that was the top ceiling. It was 2 collector boxes, and one was Assassins, and one was Bloomburrow, which I don't have either of those, so it's good to add that to the wheel. So I was like, let's try to predict that one, and I was like, right off the bat, they were nailing ceilings early, so it got down to about, I don't know, 35 to 40 boxes left, and only 1 ceiling left, or I think maybe 2, and then 1 ceiling fell pretty quickly, and there was like 35 boxes, 30 to 35 boxes for the, I don't think those are good, for the last the last really good ceiling, and that felt like it would, if I was planning it, that felt normal, because the previous 2 streams, all the ceilings happened way late, right? So if we had a stream where the ceilings fell really early, well, if they're going to maximize their money, then they're going to want to leave the best ceiling for the end, right? That just like would be the ideal scenario, right? So I think they are ideal scenarioing things, because they're planning the planning the streams. And then remember, this is all speculation. This is my thought to make this work and make more fun for me. But it felt that way. It really did. And so I was like, all right, where's that gonna... Ooh, that's cool. Showcase foil Helga and another Lily. And no damage on that one. Man, the only damaged card was the best one out of this pile. That's some bull malarkey. So yeah. So I was like, where would this top seed fall? And I was like, well, they're probably gonna do exactly what to maximize the profit. Once they get down to like 20, 15, 10 packs, if people are still bidding, as soon as it starts petering out, they're going to lot these so they can sell them all at the same time, so it doesn't feel bad when, you know, the last ceiling hits, all right? Because as soon as that last ceiling hits, they're not going to sell anymore, or they're going to have to, you know, flash sale everything for wicked cheap, and even then it might not sell. So they lotted it just like I thought. When they got to the last, I think they started lotting at 20, but it didn't work, and then, or no, I think, it ended up being the last 15 packs that they got lotted. And then I was like, all right, well, let's assume that it's still in the same order. Where would I put it if I was planning the best scenario? And I wouldn't make it too obvious. I wouldn't put it in the last 5, but I put it in the second last 5, right? That makes sense. Like, that's the not obvious spot, but obvious spot. So what I did was I said on the stream, I guarantee that I'm locking a prediction right now that the last purchase of this stream is going to contain the top ceiling. I said that right in chat. Prediction locked in, knowing that this might get some bid war going on the last one, and maybe it won't. Maybe I'll get the second to last cheap, like low. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. I got the second to last one cheap. I didn't bid on the third one. I was like 100% positive that wasn't going to be in there. And the last one, I bid into the last one just to spark the bidding war a little bit. It turned out there wasn't much of a bidding war. I bid once. It went up. I think it got bidded above mine to steal for it was like $340 for 5 boxes. And I got the one before for $300 or $310 or something like that. And then it happened just as predicted. I got the 2 boxes, nailed the top ceiling. I think this is the card. This was the good one. Let me stop the stream. Yeah, back. So these are 2 giveaways I got. Had to pause the stream for a second because phone call. These are some giveaways. So this is Apocalypse common. That's cool. That'll go in the 100s. It's pretty neat. That's in near mint condition. Actually, that's got a print dot on it. Or no, that's damage. I don't know. Well, I'll go in there anyway. It's pretty cool. Manacles of Decay. 2001. All right. I lost my train of thought. It is gone. Oh dear. Okay, I thought that was gonna be the thing. It's got to be in here then. I got a bunch more stuff. When you buy a lot, you get a lot. Apparently. I would drop way too much. There's Pokemon cards in here. I don't want that. All right, well, we got some giveaway stuff. Pokemon cards. No, thank you. Got some packs to add into the thing. Well, stickers seem like they're on there forever. Okay. All right. Oh, there's the good one. Did I just reveal it? I think I just revealed it. Dang. Oh, what a junk. Okay. That's going. That's given away. Doop. Okay. Continuing on. So let's just show the card. Since I just did. Where'd it go? Somewhere here. So this is going to go in the... Ooh, another Vampire Tutor. Hellfire. Let's open this up. Okay, so this is the one that is going in the 100s. Very cool card. I'm curious about the condition. And you can't see conditions on WhatNot. That's another thing I really don't like. Unless they mention it, which they're not going to. Okay. Hellfire Legends. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Whoop. Oh, I didn't mean to stream. Whoops. Zoop. I'm canceling the stream. I was making a video. Bye-bye. Zoop. We got that Hellfire. We got that beautiful Hellfire. Certainly looks like a real card. It's a bit off center. Zoop. Pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it in this neat sleeve. Zoop. Very cool. It's nice and centered on the front. The back, not so much. Nice looking card though. Definitely got the patina of an old card on there. It's got a little bit of slidey slide. This is a on the reserve list card, so that's pretty cool. It's like $100 and something bucks. It's probably a little less because it's not in the best condition. I'd say it is Light play? I'd say light play. It's not terrible. Definitely not terrible. So probably an $80 card. I'd give it a go. Definitely shot worthy. Very cool card. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Raw, Crackling Wit, and Eluge. 2 mythics there. So yeah, we got that Hellfire as a ceiling. That's a great one to put in the 100s. Super cool looking card. And definitely adding in, but I would sell it normally right off the bat because it's not near mint. Civil Library, that's probably shot worthy. But I know that my man Dandolph loves me some old cards, so we're gonna throw it in, and it 100% just because of him. But I'm sure other people will enjoy it too. But I think he would enjoy it the most. Entomb, let's see how Entomb's doing price-wise. Might have gone up a little. Vampire Tutor, pretty sure that's shot worthy. I'm gonna put that in that pile. Let's just put them all in the same pile. So that pile again is the cards that I want to find out how much they are. Season of the Bold, borderless mythic, Hinterland Armor. That's a good hit for Dominaria. A lot of bad packs because these are like the top cards of the pack. Oh, Yawgmoth, that might be shot worthy. I'm not a huge fan of that art. Greg Staples usually does better. That is if that was borderless foil, that'd be pricey. But Chainer got the borderless foil. All right, Enlightened Tutor, that might be shot worthy. Enlightened Tutor is borderless foil, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Borderless foil and Enlightened Tutor. That might be shot worthy. Got some good packs there. Zoop. Didn't hit a Force Will. Ooh, Urza's High Lord. Borderless foil. Man, I don't remember any of these things. It was a lot of the stream I was in the car, like just struggle bussing through pain. Like it was tough. It was a real tough drive. And toward the end I was like, I couldn't breathe. It was freaking awful. But this actually, me trying to suss this out, because it was, it was a course of like 6 hours. It was a long ass stream. Maybe not that long. It was pretty long. But I was, just double fancy lane. That's pretty cool. It was a good distraction. That's what I'm saying. Retro. I love these retro foils from Dominaria Remastered. Dominaria Remastered, I think it's at its all-time low right now as well. It is a great set. There are so many good cards out of it. Man, I love it. Go buy yourself Dominaria Remastered while you got the chance. You get it cheap. You got Force of Will. You got all these fancy lands. All of the retro cards look freaking awesome. They pop. The land cycle, John Avon, this forest. Oh my golly, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, running out of stuff to talk about. There's a lot more cards I need to sleeve up. But yeah, everything I want is gonna go towards the stream. I'm not keeping any of this stuff. Hopefully, I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna just break even on most of this stuff because I'm gonna give away a lot of it to you guys. Through the 100s and spice up some things. But I think it was fun. I'm not a WhatNot person, and it pretty much ingrained how much I dislike it and how seedy it is, because it feels very much like a gambling game show, in a bad way. Like I try to make the DeathCoronaNerd experience a little bit like that too, but in like an entertaining to watch thing, not a just we're ripping packs as fast as we can to sell stuff as fast as we can to make the most amount of money as fast as we can. And WhatNot is like that. It's like, come on, buy stuff. Why don't you want to buy stuff? I'm going to end the stream right now if you don't buy stuff. Like, they actually said those exact words multiple times. I'm like, wow, this works? People want to be on here watching you if you're getting mad that you're not selling stuff? It's fucked up. Oh, ran out of sleeves. Gotta get some more sleeves. Oh, struggle bus walking around, especially sitting. Can't sit for very long. That's why the main reason I'm not going to do streams for a little bit. And I certainly can't walk and get stuff easy. It'll be like, all right, I got to get up, go get that thing. 20 minutes later, when I hobbled back with my walker, and it's just not going to be as fun. Like, I want to be able to move around, have fun, not think about hurting myself. And honestly, I could hurt myself if I go too fast. So that's another reason I gotta slow my roll, get better. You know, today I spent about an hour getting stuff ready to ship out. So I sent out a Juggalo's thing, a Stark Door thing, not Stark Door, Soul Boots stuff is all ready to go out. So I'm gonna send that out tomorrow. And I'm gonna move on to like Vatsy. I haven't sent something out to Vatsy in a while, so I'm gonna try to get some more things out. But minimum two packages tomorrow. Plus, there was a few things that people bought while I was away, so I had to send those out. And then I'm gonna start going on the backlog. There isn't too much of a backlog. I got most of it done before I left, so that was good. And my to-do list for DCN experiment always is longer than I could possibly do it, and I have to prioritize all the stuff all the time. There's like a million things I want to do, but it's just not realistic to do it. So what I usually do is I do the things I must have to, and then I move on to something that I think would be the most fun for me to do. That's kind of the general take. I do the must-haves. If I still have some time and some some will. Comes down to will too. I try to do something fun, and sometimes I go down I get tangential and I do something that's not on a to-do list, but it just happens. So that happens too. So yeah, it's a wild time to live in. And this video, what I'm making right now, is gonna be an uncut. Just gonna throw it on YouTube. I had to start and stop it a couple times, but yeah, I'll just splice them together. It'll be a quick video, minimal amount of effort for editing, because I don't have the time to do the editing. I don't do too many YouTube videos anymore because they just take so much time. There's a reason why streamers and media people, they have a person that they hire to do all of the editing, because it's another job on top of the the content creation. So it's impossible. It's impossible for me to do both. Tried to do it for a while and it was fun, and I learned a lot of stuff, but then now it's like I gotta pick and choose my battles. Still got a full-time job, got lots of other stuff, priorities, kids, family. Playing games. I don't get to play too many games. I gotta prioritize that sometimes. Sit down, play a game. I started playing a single player game called Final Girl. I bought it specifically for my surgery from my little friendly local game store. Ooh, what is this? Arthur Marigold Knight. That's fun. Commander. Extended. And another Bird's Paradise. Bird's Paradise. Looking good. So yeah, Final Girl. I set it up. I started it. I don't think I like the game too much. I'm still gonna try it out. Give it its due, but yeah, it's a little too, I don't know, not thinky enough. And you just get completely screwed by some dice rolls. So actually, before I continue, I should look at top rare hits for Bloomborough. I've already gone through a shit ton. But I don't know if there's any shot-worthy Bloomborough rares. I should have checked that a long time ago. Shotward Bloomborough rares. Where are you at? Shotworthy Bloomborough rares. Innkeeper's Talent. What does that do? Innkeeper's Talent. And Three Tree City. Wow, Three Tree City is a huge hit. So Innkeeper's Talent. I'm gonna have to check if I got any of those. Zoop. I drafted a bunch of this. Also, I think the land set, there's a weird land cycle, like basic land cycle, that might be valuable. Well, a little valuable. The swamp is worth some money in foil. Swamp, forest, mountain, plains, all in foil, worth a little bit. Interesting. Patchwork Banner. That Patchwork Banner is a really good card. That's got some value on it. None of the tokens, it looks like. Oh, the Warren War Leader's got a little bit. $2. Cute little token. I like the cute little tokens. Those are great. Angry rabbits. Okay. All right, so we're looking at Innkeeper's Talent and 3 Tree City. Okay, I've figured it out. Okay, back to this. Innkeeper's Talent. We could have, like, there could be an Innkeeper's Talent in here somewhere. Could have passed by that easy. Double Absorb Pack. What in the what? Used to be a $20 card in 2001. Now it's not so much. Elder Spirit Guide's still good. Whoop. So we'll look for that Innkeeper's Talents after we finish sleeving all these. And I'm sleeving them because they go right in the 100s box. They're all 100 pullable cards. So there's going to be a lot of Dominaria Mastered, a lot of Bloomburrow in there now. That's pretty exciting. 2 new sets. And we got a couple more Phyrexian All Be One set boosters to add to the Listy Gauntlet, which is good because I'm getting low on those. And those are pretty darn expensive now. Don't like that. Don't like that all the cool sets that I really like are going. I mean, it makes sense. I like the best stuff. But still. Expensive. Oh, and I spent a lot of money on this WhatNot stuff, so I gotta put some stuff on eBay that's made it through the 100s. I gotta do that stat. Or I am not going to have enough money to buy new stuff. So, gotta budget wisely. The stacks are getting too big. I gotta do another 100 night. We'll do 100s. Maybe we'll do some quick streams next week. To, like, if I can just sit down for a bit, do some quick streams. I'm not going to do any Listy Gauntlet runs, because that is too much moving around. But I can certainly do some 100s, because that doesn't involve moving too much. What else? Yeah, I don't know. We're looking at the cards now. Bloop. Oh, I did do a bunch of drafts for Bloomburrow while I was sitting on my butt. You know that when you sit on your butt too much, your butt goes to sleep? That is what has happened to me. And I need to vibrate my butt out with a massager to get my butt reactivated. It's not so much fun. Carrot Cake and Alita 2. Psychic Wall. I like the art in Psychic World. Cool. I think these are Japanese packs because they have that Japanese foily look, which I prefer. But it's kind of it's subtler than, I would say, subtler than normal. But definitely they look better from a scratch perspective. Like they are just a cleaner card. Another good indication of a Japanese pack is the corners are nice and curvy, no jagged edges. Zoop. Builder's Talent busted in draft. I love that card. Zoop. Moonrise Cleric, Night Whirl, Hermit, Frilled Sharpshooter. They got a lot of different animals. I think there's 10 different animals. Another Packaroni. Can reuse these, send stuff out. It's great. Need more of those. Zur's Enchanter. Zur the Enchanter. Not Zur's. Zillerders. Alright. Man, I don't remember much of the stream, honestly. I was just waiting for those. I was kind of watching it. You know, focusing as much as I could. But double Rada pack. What? Ooh, counterspell. Counterspells are always good. Icy Manipulator. Love that card. Doopy-doopy. Oversold Cemetery. This card is busted. I don't understand why it's so cheap. Alright. Running out. And this was the first WhatNot stream, so I got another. I'll make another video of the second one. I didn't buy as much. I was very targeted once I. Ooh, retro foil counterspell. That is fancy. Much more targeted just to nail those ceilings. Wick the World Mind. Interesting. Okay, I need another sleeve pack already. Oh my. I also bought more sleeves from that mail. Ouch. Slow, baby. Slow. Oh. Ugh. All right, there we go. Organizing cards. So fun. Boop. After this, I'm going to do my workout. I have PT workout I'm supposed to do twice a day, and then I have another workout I have to do through an app. All very painful. But you feel a lot better afterwards. You get loosened up. Yeah, counterspell into an Elvish Spirit Guide. Wow, that was pretty good. Good uncommons in these here Dominator Mastered. Great sets, like I was saying. Great sets. Love to see it. Love the art too. That little Kev Walker Mind Slicer. Yeah, boy. Each player discards their hand. That's gross. That's just another Rada. Tatyova! Solkanar Retro Foil. That is rad. The Shrimp King. The new art. Shrimp King. Spinal Embrace. This was a $20 card back in the day. Spinal Embrace. And no longer. Okay, is that all of them? Nope, we got one more. One more thing. I'm going to throw away that stuff. Alright, let's see if the last is the best. We got a lot of shipping supplies. Oh, that's nice. Look at all these toppy loaders. Woo! It's like $20 in topper loaders. If you bought it retail. Another set booster. Maybe I did make a little money. I don't know. With a... yeah. Alright, back at it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, had to stop. Now we're back and we're continuing to sleeve. I have no idea what I was talking about. A while ago. Had a phone call and we had to do some stuff. I did look through this stack while I was doing it and did not find that expensive card, that green card. So, don't have that. Shotworthy card. Ooh, that Plains is gorgeous! Holy moly, that's a cool looking Plains. Carlos Palma Cruchaga! Cruchaga! Man, that is a really cool looking piece of art right there. Alright, just the last few, and then I'm gonna call this done. I did a quick look on those, so I know which ones are shot worthy. I'm gonna have a stack of the cards that I'm not sure if I'm gonna put in the 100s, put them as giveaways, because they have some damage issues. One of the rules is I put in the 100s only if it's near mint. Sometimes I miss some. Obviously, I'm not gonna catch every condition issue. Don't catch all the misprints either. So try to catch all the misprints, try to catch all the condition issues, and I pull those out. I keep all the misprints because I think that's funny, and I usually give away the damage cards, or I just put them on eBay. I usually just give them away. I don't think I've put any of them on eBay, unless they're valuable still at badly damaged cards. Sometimes, most of the time, they're not badly damaged. That's what I'm saying. They're mostly just under near mint. Oh, but what? Well, I digress. All right, almost done, and then we'll go through that stack. This is the last few cards. That's a shit ton of cards. Look at all. I'm gonna show you how many that in that order. That's absolutely bananas, and that's not the sealed product that were there. And some Star Wars cards from last stream we did. So yeah, all those are going in the 100s. A lot of good cards, a lot of bangers. And let's see here. These two are damaged. This is very lightly damaged, and this one's got that ding in the corner. This is actually shot-worthy. So we'll see if that goes in the shot-worthy camp or not. Probably not. Okay, so now I need to look up these. Let's organize them. Pretty sure that Enlightened Tutor is going to be shot-worthy. That is definitely shot-worthy, but is not near mint, so we'll put that there. Okay, man, you get a lot of commander cards in these Bloomberg. Those are almost all commander cards. I'm gonna start with the Grand Abolisher because there's only one from that set. Looks like I only got one OTJ pack, which was pretty nuts. That was pretty much the floor pack in those, so that's good. Grand Abolisher is a pretty good card, so I wonder how expensive it is. We got big score. I clicked on you. There we go. It is $5.91 market, so that is going there. I'm not gonna pull it out. Okay, let's go to the Bloomberg cards. Most likely none of these are shot worthy. Bloop. Can't drink for a while, obviously, because I'm taking a ton of meds. If I had a drink, I would kill myself. So don't do that. Don't mix alcohol with drugs. That is like rule. That's big. That's top 10 rules right there. A good one. Real bad for liver and all the other stuff in your bellies. All right, Raw Crackling Wit. It's a pretty cool looking card. Season of the Bold. Let's just start typing these in. We got Hugs. Where's Hugs at? Showcase Hugs, non-foil, $1.92. That's not gonna do it. Helga Showcase Foil, $8.89 market. That's a little better. Cool looking card too. That is David Peterson art. Really neat. Eluge Borderless, non-foil, 410. Man, not a lot of value in these mythics. Rawl, the Crackling Wit, Borderless foil. There we go, 1102 on that one. That's pretty sweet. Just kind of evening these piles out. And then Season. All these Season cards are very good in draft, but I don't know if they're so good outside of drafts. Yeah, this is Season of the Bold. Ooh, it looks like it's the worst one. Cool art. It is only 205 market. That's not so great. Okay, now let's move on to these Commander cards. Bloomberg Commander, and as always, I'm going off of mtgstocks.com. They are the best. You know why they're the best? Because they got their quirks, just like me. Boom! I like me my quirks. Hipster quirks, that's what we do. Okay. Right. So we got Miss Bumblebutts. Borderless Miss Bumblebutts, non-foil, $1.32. That's not great. Nisa. Frog Nisa, borderless foil, 203. Ooh, kicking the pantalones there. Marrow. Ooh, this is good. Marrow Nard, 697. It's a banger. They don't follow orders, they follow him. That's pretty cool. All rats have fear. Ooh, I can see why that is good. That's a game ender right there. The Gilded Goose. I don't know why I pulled this out. Borderless Gilded Goose, $1.34. I knew it was gonna be like a buck. All right. Ishai? I have no idea. Ishai? Borderless foil, 486. Not a banger. All right, let's go Lily. This one is probably shot worthy. Lily, Anna, Dark Dreams, Borderless. This is the best one. So, and this is non-foil. Non-foil is shot worthy. Nice. And this one's not damaged. So that is going into the DCN 50. So that's exciting. Then we got a Birds. We already pulled a Birds. 575. No, I did not. No, it was the Gilded Goose. All right, and then Arthur. Check out the Arthur extended art. Arthur at 87 cents. Womp womp on that card. Oof. Okay, so that foil Lily is shot worthy as well. That's cool. All right, and finally, let's go to the Dominaria Remastered. So only one non-damage shot worthy card. Not so great. Dominaria Remastered's gotta give some juice. Oh man. Definitely it didn't break even on this pile. But the first day was really just figuring out and not helping my brain, or helping my brain. Oh, like I said, it was a tough one. Shotworthy Vampire Tutor, 37.97. That's pretty solid. Sylvan Library, Borderless, gorgeous art on a Sylvan Library. I love it. Very cool. Borderless Sylvan Library, 2362, shot-worthy, nice. And Tomb by Ron Spencer. This art is freaking awesome. Ron Spence, I don't think it's shot-worthy. I just typed in Ron Spence instead of Tomb. Oh, the reason it's good is because the Ron Spence 1232 borderless non-foil. I knew it wasn't shot worthy, but I wanted to check out how much it is. It should be shot worthy. This is the best looking version. Vampire Tutor retro frame foil. This is the best looking one. I don't know if it's the most valuable one. It is not the most valuable one, but it is the coolest looking one. 5190. Hell yeah, that is a huge hit. Raymond Schwan Lonti, wicked badass, right there. And I've got Yagmoth. Got a lot of the big hits in this set. 1479 non-foil. The foil version is shot worthy, so that's too bad. Enlightened Tutor. This is the best of the Tutor cycle, other than Vampiric. So it could be shot worthy. It is 2231 in borderless foil by RKF. Let's go. Urza. This one used to be a $60 card, but then it got reprinted in 2 sets, and it went down quite a bit. It is borderless foil. Is 1194. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh man. And that means that the retro version non-foil is 964. And let's look up Exploration. This is the best version of Exploration out of this set, so could be there. Retro. Ooh, the regular is way more valuable. Weird. Huh. Regular Exploration non-foil is the highest, 1950. See, I don't get that. This is retro foil, 1396. That's not great. Kamala Hala, Mamala Harris. Let's go not retro, regular Kamala Fist of 88 cents. Wow, I was way off on that. End on a high note right there. All right, so we ended up with undamaged cards in the 100s. Got some plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shot-worthy cards. Just gonna double check the condition on these. Looking nice. All are near mint. This one's got the dinghy, so that would be 5, 6, 7. This is only in here because it's got a little bit of play on it. Hellfire is definitely the most grizzled, but it's to be expected. Pete Venter's art back from the day, gorgeous. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with these 3. These ones are definitely gonna go in the DCN 50. All of these are gonna go in the 100s. And I hope you enjoyed my ramblings. Have a good one. I'll make another one of these, I think, when I get the other box. Cheers. Bye bye.